you've no doubt, as a entrepreneur or wannabe entrepreneur or impending entrepreneur, heard about outsourcing. It's one of the biggest conversation topics possible when it comes to entrepreneurship. Definitely check out my video about how to properly outsource. I'll link to it in the comments. But one thing I really wanted to hit on in terms of thinking about outsourcing are the benefits. I'm going to give you one really obvious benefit, but it's important, and one maybe not so obvious benefit. The obvious benefit to outsourcing, which means hiring employees to do work for you or do parts of your job for you or work in your business, whatever, is freeing up your time. In the how to properly outsource video, I give the example of when I finally realized I needed to hire someone to help me with incoming emails, because 99.5% of my business and clients come in through email. And what I found in my first year as an entrepreneur doing my business, I was emailing from the minute I woke up in the morning to the minute I went to bed, with no other time for anything else. I couldn't work on growing my business. I couldn't work on reaching out to new leads. I couldn't do product improvement. I couldn't do anything because I was literally emailing all the time. So I had a need. So I hired someone to help me with my emails. And to this day, if you reach out on the website, you're not going to hear back from me initially. Eventually, if you need to talk to me or whatever, that's fine. But I like to call her my gateway, or the gatekeeper, not gateway, gatekeeper to the emails. She then just passes on the emails. If it's something easy she can take care of, she'll connect with everybody. And if it's something that they need me for or something, whatever the case may be, she passes those along. But that way, I'm not spending all my time dealing with 100% of the emails that come in. So, huge benefit, obvious, is it frees up your time, because especially the more your business grows, you just can't feasibly do everything yourself. Plus, chances are, if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, as Robert Kiyosaki distinguishes or differentiates working in your business versus working on your business. If you set it up and you don't have anyone helping you and you're doing everything, you're literally a slave to your own business. You can't go on a vacation, you can't do anything, because then the work doesn't get done. So you want to work on your business, which requires you to hire people. So again, freeing up your time, because if you spend time doing every single little detail, you're never going to have a chance to grow your business. You're not going to be able to expand. You're just going to be insanely limited to your 24 hours in a day, and you kind of need sleep too. So whatever amount of time that leaves in a day for you, that's all you have. So you are severely going to limit yourself if you don't outsource. Um, I was just like, do we even go into the control freak conversation? Like, I get it. I used to be a control freak myself. It can be hard to outsource because, how can I trust someone else to do as good a job as I do? Yada, yada, yada. Well, that actually leads me to my next point, my next benefit of outsourcing. And this one is not nearly as obvious as freeing up your time. One of the biggest benefits I have seen with my company is how do I want to phrase this? Level of expertise. Every single person working in my company, including myself, we are all literally working to our strengths. I am doing the things that I am really good at and that I enjoy. Those two things tend to go hand in hand. And every person working for me, they're doing the things that they enjoy and that they're really good at. Before I hired all of them, I was doing all of their jobs. And most of those jobs I was not good at all. And I didn't like it. So if you think about it, if you are doing everyone's jobs, you're not going to be that good at all of them. So you're going to be very maxed out as far as how much you can really do. Let's say you're trying to make a sales funnel. The typical, give them a free lead magnet, sell them a $5 ebook, sell them a regular book, sell them a course, sell them a workshop. And you want to develop this sales funnel on your website. There's a lot that goes into a sales funnel. First of all, you need to have all the knowledge just of a sales funnel in general. Then you actually have to have like the technology on your website for like lead capture, automatic emails, yada, yada, yada. That may not be your strong suit. So why would you not hire someone whose literal specialty is creating sales funnels on websites. Not only are they going to free up your time so you can keep focusing on what you're really good at, but they're probably going to do it a million times better than you could because they do it every day. They know the added things they can put on there, the options, the, whatever things that you may not even realize are potentials. I can truly say that everything that I have hired, now keep in mind, I've hired some terrible people in the past, but when I find the right person, um, the products that they produce, essentially, whatever that may be, whether they're marketing or website or whatever, is tenfold better and higher quality than I ever could have done myself. So as a whole, in thinking of my whole business and looking at every aspect of my business is literally being run and managed by experts in that arena, the whole quality of my business is different. I don't think that's a very obvious benefit of outsourcing, but it's one thing to free up your time. It's another thing to be able to leverage people's expertise, because I guarantee you my website, my marketing, my sales funnel, all of that would look drastically different if I had been in charge of all of it. And quite frankly, I don't even know if it would work. So again, thinking about working to your strengths and hiring people who are all working to their strengths, huge unobvious benefit. The whole quality of your company goes through the roof. So again, when you're considering outsourcing, really think about how valuable those two benefits alone, there's even more benefits, but those two alone will literally change your entire life and possibly the fate of your company.